Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
They'll hand it off to Bush. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Tackled at the 27-yard.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Smith with a first down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Bush. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Vick. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Harold Carmichael, 49 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Packers 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Devin White, it'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 84 yards. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. His kick is good.
That ties the game at 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Number 25.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Vic goes play action. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. These two teams all tied after 1. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
4 yards.
12 more yards there and another first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 1st and goal, Bush. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Breaks the tackle. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A 5-yard pickup on the
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
It's a turnover on downs.
Vick will look to throw on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
22-yard line.
A first down throw coming for Vick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Vick. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
22-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Eluding the pressure right. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down, Vic. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there, 54.
Throwing again. Vic. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 11 yards there. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
From the gun, Vic. He will find Davis. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Patrick on the coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vic. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line.
And 11.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On play action, Vic. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Got a man, it's Harold Carmichael. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Back at the 24-yard
So
line.
negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Vick to the air again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
At their own 14-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a man who had some big runs against these Seahawks, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Carter, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
1st and 10.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
40 extra point.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Vic operating on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Not much there, only a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
Patriots 44.
Smith catches left side, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Over the middle to Smith.
Complete to Steve.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and
Throwing again on second down. Vic.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down. Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
at their own
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Complete.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And some room to work. Past the 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 12-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
A gain of 30.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
New England.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw on third down, Jackson. They set up the screen to Bo. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Anderson's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're really excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk throw right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
With the score.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Bush. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis.
Vic's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
They'll try to run for the first with Bush. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
18-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll be stopped shy of the... set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Their own 36-yard line.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. Steve
You gotta
Smith
love it, baby. Give me some more.
is lonesome. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
To Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, 64 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now blown out.
Good news, still a long way to go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10 from rolling to his right. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing is from. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Being chased out left. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Bush. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's brought down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
He's at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Culpepper sacked.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Fielded just inside the 20. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Taylor Mays up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Vernon Davis, 28 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Fights him off.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morten Andersen to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down, Vick. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6. Brings up second.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He will find Davis. That's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
25.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 41 yards. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
15-yard line.
Buying time to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On third down, Vick out of the gun. He may try and run, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. The Falcons grab it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Bo will have the first down and a little extra. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Big play there. 95 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players too.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. On third down, Vick. The open man is Smith. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 41 yards.
Nothing.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Vick. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. On the delay, it's Bush. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Third and 1.
On third down, here's Bo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On second down now, it's Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And he's got a rocket. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Lockett, 45 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. First and 10, here's Vic. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Vic throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. It'll be Vic once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Vic. This one caught by Davis. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Number 25.
It's a gain of 7, and they're going to have a third down. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Vic. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Vic to the air again. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And lets it fly for Lockett. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. That's complete to Bo Jackson. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The ball carrier. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Roy Glover on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. James. He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Seahawks 13.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Steve Smith.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 58 yards on 1st down. It's Bush, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Reggie Bush with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Down the left side, it's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Anderson on for the extra point.
In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Taken at about the 1. Well, he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 67 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Vick to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the... From here, let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther. Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play's...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. In this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bush. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A first carry now for Reggie Bush. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Made by Myles Garrett.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up
so back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Bush on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
5-yard line.
Ready? 45, 45. Mike, 45. Watch the back.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Leroy.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Herbert. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. On first down, Bush. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, 70 Lions. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Seahawks 6, Bears 0.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna go out one for the sake.
So we got man.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys... Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well in this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
And he's going to be swallowed up been taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
The extra point.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
The score, Steelers 7, Seahawks 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And Vick's throw there incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Vick again. Airing it out deep for Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
On 3rd down, Vick. And that's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They will indeed go for it. Vick going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They just get the play off. Now Vick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now, Vick. Now he's flushed out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And all the way down to the 35.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Here's Smith to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Here's Michael Vick. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Foster on 2nd down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Foster. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
It's a gain of 10.
A first down carry for Foster.
First down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
For the running back.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
On second and goal. Vic, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Seahawks 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Here's Smith to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Second and 10.
A second and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And this is caught at the 8. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7.
23 yards, the final tally. Roethlisberger. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
Now second and
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Give me some. Give me some. 44. Hey, check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. From the gun, Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bush. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First down, Seattle.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Vick loses the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers.
2nd down and goal. Vick. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A first throw for the backup Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They shake some pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. And Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Vick to the air again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Vick to throw on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He's at the 50, 30.
And they've done it not just...
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Vick escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
It's a play fake. Now Vick slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Vick. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's the ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 40-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. To throw, Vick. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus May with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And his guys have taken the lead. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Visitors 7.
Vick will look to throw on first down. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. On 2nd and 9, Vick. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Forced out to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try again down here with Foster. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. Being chased out left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Vick to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. Vick back around his own goal line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Vick operating on 1st down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
1st down, Vick. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Again, it's Vick. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Seahawks 15. Our home team 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Take it at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. So here's Vick following the interception. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Big pass. Intercepted.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Brings up second and a yard.
A give. This is Bush. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Vick now. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
43-yard line.
On play action, Vick. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
10.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. The throw over the middle, taken in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Here's Mostert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Patrick Queen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Vick readies to throw. Flush to his right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down by Von Bell.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
And 9 at the 26-yard line.
Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Man open, Harold Carmichael complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 43.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Got a man, it's Harold Carmichael. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bush. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 38, Vick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Morton Anderson on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Now Michael Vick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ricky Jackson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Vick to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
Complete.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.